Cool. Let's see how this looks. Alright. Doesn't look that bad. Shadow up here. Alright. Let's dive on in here. Let's have a good time. Alright, let's just jump on in here and play a little. Ball one, just locked the ball. Is that delayed? I think it is. Ah. Boom. Boom. not collected a single passenger. Not a single one. Filling out the game. Filling out the outlanes. Happy Monday, yo taxi. Hey, Pinball Mayhem. Yeah, I enjoy watching you. I've seen your streams are coming along. You just started just a few weeks ago too. I've been doing this, just a few weeks, and not gonna lie, the streaming thing's quite enjoyable. This taxi, I kind of have on loan. It's a friend of mine's from church. Cool, thank you. Absolutely. It's a friend of mine's from church. If you can tell by the camera, I don't know how good the quality of the picture of the camera is, but this thing has been worn. You can see it around the flippers. Yeah. So the story behind it was my buddy Wes, his wife, her dad bought this from a Pizza Hut or something, and they had it in their house the whole time growing up. And so anytime I'd go over to their house, I'd see it, and I'd go to play it, and I basically, like, half of the stuff on this game was not working. Whether it was, one of the pop bumpers wasn't working, almost all the GI was out, a bunch of the inserts, I mean, so many things wrong with this game. And I basically kept telling them, hey, if you let me borrow it, I will be happy to take it home and fix it and replace all the balls, replace all the rubbers. So I got this game about a week before the pandemic hit, and we've all just been locked in our houses. So this has been kind of my project. And I've gotten everything working on this game but two things. So I'd be curious if anybody can spot the two things, and hopefully they only spot two things. But yeah, it's this game has come a long way in the last 2 months, to the point of obviously having a playable game. But I like Taxi. This is a fun game. I like the rules in it. Wow, good timing. Looks like the camera looks good on camera. Thank you. This is just a webcam. That was another fun thing. What is it? Logitech C920. Trying to get one of those when everything hit has just been, actually getting all streaming gear has been a challenge, just due to the cost of everything. So I know, like, one of these, the C920 should be like $75 or something, and everywhere that I was seeing was 150 plus. And single thing I'm using to stream has been, I bought used. So I have 3 webcams, all bought used, Facebook Marketplace or eBay. Now the lights that I put up, those are Amazon. The mic I already had, computer I already had, but this has just been kind of a, let's see if I can piece this all together kind of thing. But yeah, Pinball Mayhem, I've really enjoyed your YouTube videos for quite a while. You've had some very informative stuff. You work on some older machines, you work on some newer stuff. I mean, I saw you picked up an Avatar. I actually had an Avatar at one point. That's a fun game. Pick up 3 used cameras. Yeah, also money. Yeah, exactly. And of course, I grabbed these. I had no idea whether or not I'd enjoy streaming, so I was just like, let me go as cheap as I can. So used webcams, and now that I have them, I think they do a good job. But I know I have a TNA, and I want to capture the back box. So it's like, well, now I need to get a capture card, and it's just like, the price of things can just go up and up and up. But all the streaming I've done so far, this camera right here, this one I'm pointing at, came in the mail today. So before I was actually just using my laptop to, I was using my laptop for the camera. But yeah, so I got to get used to it. I was used to looking at the laptop and speaking. Now I got to look at the camera because I think it personalizes it, right? Isn't that the goal? Snowball effect, absolutely. Well, I feel like that's just pinball in general. You get a machine, and you think you're set, but then something breaks on it. So you gotta buy parts, or you gotta buy rubbers, or you gotta buy bulbs, and then you realize you probably need a tool to fix whatever broke. And then you work your way up, you fix a machine, you play a machine, you enjoy a machine. The one thing I think we're all pretty bad at doing is selling machines. So then it's just a matter of time before you buy another machine. Yeah, it's but hey, that's the joy of the hobby, right? And I can never keep a multi-ball going in this. Alright. Dang. The outlanes on this game, the outlanes on all old games are just brutal. Hello, 5 viewers, whoever you are. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, we're playing a little Taxi tonight. I was kind of explaining I have this kind of on loan from a friend. When I got it, it was very close to dead. And I've resurrected it, fixed a lot of things. Yeah, I'm a collector more than a turn and burn person. I would love to be more of a collector. But it all comes down to cost. So I'm all about finding the games, getting them cheaper, fixing them, and then try to flip it, or enjoy it, play the game, play the heck out of the game. If there's a wizard mode, try to get to it, and then so a perfect example, NBA Fast Break. I sold that just a few days ago, but I had that a few months, had to fix some stuff in it, loved the game, was streaming the game, great time. But had seen the wizard mode many times, and just realized, I didn't have any complaints with the game. I would have loved to get the game, but I needed to use that money to move forward. So that money helped fund Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that'll be my first new in box, and I am stoked. I am really, really looking forward to it. So there are a few rules with Taxi, if anybody's watching, that they can absolutely teach me. One is after you've used your multi-ball, what do you have to do to relight it? I understand I could read something. Congrats on the new pen. Thank you. It's not here yet, but yeah, first new in box. Never done that. It's kind of completely against my rationale for this hobby. Just kind of like buying a new car. Like we've only bought one new car, and we did it once, and we're like, you know what? We should probably just keep it used. But I don't know. I'm a huge Turtles fan, and the stream that we saw the other night was just incredible. I am really, really, really excited for co-op mode. I love co-op mode in TNA, and to have another game that has that is huge. So I don't think Stern realizes actually how big of a selling point I feel that is. To the point where I think there are going to be people that get used to it and then are going to expect it on other machines. I know I've had that experience with TNA. Before I got TNA, we had one in a bar, and a friend of mine came into town, and we played every pin in that bar, and the one that he kept wanting to come back to, I should have back there, was TNA. I enjoyed your podcast. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, just another pinball podcast. That is me. That's another thing I decided to start. PMJ. I don't know what that means. If you don't, Pinball Mayhem Deer. Yep. Got it. I got it. Put 2 and 2 together. Yes, my podcast. Just another pinball podcast. Zach and Dennis, had mentioned, like, hey, if anybody wants to take a swing at this, go for it. And I thought to myself, why not? Why not give it a shot? And I've really enjoyed that. I've really enjoyed that a lot. My favorite part about pinball was just sharing it with others and experiencing it with others. That's why I was kind of in love with co-op, or the idea of co-op. But yeah, I don't know. The pinball podcast has been a lot of fun. So thank you for listening. That right there was a horrendously bad plunge. It's a whirlpool that there was no whirl or pool. It was just a blop. So I got Pinbot. Pinbot is absolutely... Oh, hello. Thank you. Is now following, I assume. I need to work on the size of that alert. But thank you for the follow. I assume that's what that was. Appreciate that. I've definitely seen when I started this, you know, you look on YouTube about streaming and streaming advice and all that, and people talk very much about building your follower base, and I will say Pinball is awesome. Like everybody, it seems like everybody just follows Pinball. To me, it doesn't really matter. So gaining followers, I got lucky there and was able to do that relatively quickly. But thank you. I really appreciate the follow. Oh man, that's why I like streaming interaction. Plus, I end up playing my games where 100%. Normally, and maybe it's just due to the amount of time it takes to set up all the streaming stuff. But like this is my work computer, so it's it's upstairs in my office. So just like dragging everything down and getting everything configured. Like this is the first night I've streamed Taxi, and a new camera. So hopefully this layout works. The lighting, trying to get the lighting as best I can. So any input or suggestions, I'm all for. But once you get everything all set up, it's like, well, let's dive in. Let's do it. My first pinball and one I am hunting. Yes. I would love a taxi. I would love to keep a taxi, and I definitely know there are some taxis out there that are beat up. So, to me, that doesn't faze me at all. I like the patina. I just like the gameplay. So I would be more than happy to grab a taxi if I could get one cheap and dead and treat it as a project. To me, the two things that I like about this game a lot are the simplicity of the rules, as in. You can tell anybody pick up the passengers and they kind of get it, and then the lock stealing. I'm a big fan of the lock stealing. So that was too much. Horrible pinball. A question for you: if you've owned this game before, once you've started the multi-ball, did you have a pin score display to this one? No. How does that work? I know that's something that you can you can digitally pull pull the info from it and then display it instead of actually having to. Is that what you mean, or pin stores? And are you talking whether or not that's like an LED? Because those are both original. And one of the things you're going to notice is the jackpot. You can see that first number there is not a number. I don't know what's going on with this jackpot meter, to be honest, and. He kind of gave me a budget to work between, and so I fixed everything about playing the game. The jackpot, that display is one thing that I don't know if it's a display. I don't think it's a display issue. I think it's actually a logic issue. So I gave up on that. Where are we at? Ball 3? I could try to focus in on a ball here, but this is stream number 1. So my question, horrible pinball. My question for you was, once you've used. So on one ball, if you've used your multi-ball, what do you have to do or hit to relight it so you can do it again? Come give me rides, yes. Test Bishop, hello. Good evening. Thank you for stopping in. Display original, okay, almost looked like LEDs. It's just got to be the camera. Because yes, the display is definitely original. There we go. Love that lock shot. This is a classic, I agree. This is a buddy of mine's. I borrowed it right before the pandemic hit so I could fix it up for him. And as you can see, it is now playing. The back left bumper, pop bumper, was not working when I got it. And you'd be amazed at how little action you get with only 2 pop bumpers. So fixing that was big. And fixing that was actually what was it? It was, you have the pre-driver. Yeah, so it was like there was the main transistor for that one solenoid. So I replaced that and the pre-driver in front of it. I think that's the right terminology. To relight multi-ball, you have to pick up a passenger. That's it? Oh. Okay, good. So you could really ride the multi-balls for a while. And I know so when you're in multi-ball, it wants you to what is it? Lock. You want to hit Drac and then lock a ball, or when you're in multi-ball, you want to lock a ball again and then hit Drac. I think it's that order, right? And you can get some extra points there. Trying to get the best understanding of this game. All right. So I do like the plunge. I like the fact that the plunge makes, I don't know, some of the new Stern games, like, to me, unless you, like, I like TNA because the plunge, really, it's like, well, what do I want to do? Do I want to try to drop it in the lane? Do I want to go all the way around for a super skill shot? Like, you have different choices, and even when you make a choice, you can't just do it. You still have to plunge the right amount. I like that. In some of the new Stern games, you don't have to do that, and so you can just hit the button in the middle, and it just boom. And I realized when I had Guardians of the Galaxy, which I liked, it was a really good game. I realized I almost rarely ever pulled the plunger. It was just go, boom, boom, boom. So I do like that about Taxi, that this game, you really have to plunge well. Because in Ball 3, I mean, that's 300,000 points just, you know, if you have a bad plunge. So, and I've also realized with non-pinball people, they like this. They like that aspect. Just because maybe it's one of those, like, let me double flip and just keep the ball alive, but one way I could potentially beat you is, you know, I can plunge. Like, wow, that's garbage. If you're hoping for, like, high quality, top tier pinball playing tonight, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I am just feeling this machine out right now, and we'll get there. Don't worry, we'll get there with Taxi. My goal is to give this back to him probably in a week or two, once things get a little. I'm in Indiana. Once things kind of get even a little more relaxed on, I don't know, social distancing and whatnot, because obviously lugging and moving this thing around is not exactly calm activity. Let's lock a ball here. Oh, man. Congrats on getting over 50 followers. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was definitely my goal, obviously early on. And it's weird. It's like the day you do it, you get an email from Twitch. Hey, you want to be a part of the affiliate program? Here, fill out tax stuff. It's like, I have no expectations. I just knew that, to me, if I'm going to be down here playing, why not stream? Why not stream? Why not have a conversation with other collectors that are, or other people that just enjoy pinball? Try to provide a little bit of entertainment. And if I can make $5 a month, if that doing it, you know what? That's $5 a month playing pinball that I wasn't making otherwise. So I have no idea. I'll tell you right now. Any money, any income whatsoever that I get from Twitch is just going to go right back into the stream, or right back into this hobby. Because anybody that's in this hobby knows, you know, it's like, oh, wow. Yeah. All right, let me see if we can actually, like, I feel like I've just been pushing buttons and hoping for the best here. So let's focus a little bit. Okay. So strong plunge, and then let's get that ball locked. Early on, it's probably smarter to shoot for the 25,000 and hope. In my mind, hope for pinball. Hope. And then for whatever reason, I find it's easier to hit the lock shot from, there we go. I like hitting the lock shot, so if I'm on the right flipper, if I hit the ramp and it comes back and then I hit the lock shot, I feel like I do it right there. How's the sound, by the way? Is the sound all right? Is the sound too much, too little? Because I can definitely turn it down. But if there's any sound, you let me know. Stop. A little too much. It's good. Thank you for the heads up there. Oh, wow. I need to prepare for that. So, there's a lot of shots here. If you don't make it up a ramp, there's a good chance it's going right down the middle. Gorby, I was not expecting that, though. Getting late for me. Catch you next time. Absolutely. Pinball Mayhem Jeremy, thanks for stopping in. Sound is perfect. I'll take perfect. Thank you. I just have one of the snowball mics up here. Tried to keep it head level, but then I have it facing away. So hopefully I can't turn the game down anymore. The potentiometer is already as far as it goes. Voice is clear and good. Game volume is good. Thank you. Good. I like this. I like it when the setup comes together. I wish every streamer had the ability to just take a quick picture, just to give a glimpse of like the chaos of what's going on besides and around the computer to get this all even halfway decent. Yeah. But all right, ball 2. I've accomplished nothing. I have one locked ball. That's good. So let's see if I can actually capitalize on that. That's another thing is I had to move the games around to get NBA Fast Break out, and I did not check whether or not this is leveled. So I'll just continue to blame it on not being leveled. Okay, you got to be able to hit Pinbot from the left. If not, if you only can rely on... that wasn't a good shot. That's not going to happen. Alright, let's catch the ball. Nope. Nope. Bummer. Alright, we'll get this. We'll figure this machine out. It may not be tonight, but we'll figure it out. The camera. I think, is this camera... I mean, I'm going for intimate. You know, intimacy. It's you and me. Hey, watch me play this game. But at the same time, I feel like maybe if I moved it further back, maybe you don't want to be right up next to me, because I know I move my hands, and you just don't even see it. So maybe next time I'll connect that to the other boom instead. We'll go from that. I record 30-second on OBS before going live, and I watch it to verify sound is good. That is a good idea. Yep, that is absolutely what I should do. Yeah. I use the safety of multiple to collect passengers for the hurry up jackpot. Yes, that is a brilliant strategy and absolutely what I should be doing. So the fact that I went through ball 2 without even using my multi-ball. Yeah, I just need to get used to how this ball comes out, and if I can catch it on the right flipper and get used to that, then I should be able to start multi-ball relatively easily. But what I find is every time I start multi-ball, it just I lose it quick. But let's see here. This is ball 3, so I really should plunge for the 300,000. Well, 100,000. Alright, so let's see if I can catch this ball. As it almost goes right down the middle. I will tell you, plus locks are a valuable skill shot. Oh, yeah. Because if you lock it, then you get a chance to plunge again. So yeah, you really want to be, So you really want to be like in and out of multi-ball as many times as you can, right? Just so you can utilize that skill shot or the spin out as much. Is that the mentality? Like, play your multi-ball the moment you drain, focus on collect a passenger, get another multi-ball, and just go. Definitely helps. Okay, all right. Well, step 1, a multi-ball. So let's do that. Okay, so let's go for the 25,000. That is not even 1,000. I know you have to put it's a firm spring that I had to get. So it's the plunge. Wow. I did not. I looked away because I definitely thought that was coming down. So something fell off a ramp there. All right, so on pinball machines, there's a little graphic, and you can look at the little rubber nub, and you can kind of determine how to consistently plunge it. And I will tell you, I am not particularly good at looking at that. Well, I know where 75 is. So we'll be a little... Solid, solid. Yep, here we go. I tend to full... Okay, then back it off. Well, so here's what happens with the full plunge. You ready? Is it puts a crazy spin on the ball, and I've really tried to adjust, you know, that it hits center. But if I give it a full plunge, it doesn't actually give it a ton of like, I don't know. It's not like every other plunge that I've been doing tonight has been like maybe 50%. You would think it would be going nuts up there, but it really doesn't. All right, let's go over there. I like that. I like that the speed of the ramps, it can come down from the ramp fast enough. There it is. So I do well with that. I like that the speed of the ramp is fast enough that you can hold up a flipper and it'll carry over. And I do find I consistently hit the lock if I can hit the left ramp first. So here we go. Let's go for the 25. Nope. And I know I could really just sit there and bang the thing if I really wanted to keep it looping. All right, let's get our jackpot. I know it's ball 3, but let's just feel like we've done something. All right, here we go. Nope, a little early. Oh, garbage. Garbage. Garbage play. That's all right. It's all right. Like I said, it says it right there in the title. First taxi stream. So, low hopes, everybody. Royal Fuss. Royal Fuss. First off, I like the name, and I think that's creative. I'm all about creative names. Did you know there are 2 versions of this game? I did. This is the Maryland version. And I know that there's it's a hot topic on which one's actually more rare. Yeah. So, this is not my game. This is a buddy of mine from church, and it was his wife's father's, who they had it in their house the whole time growing up. Apparently growing up, they had rubber bands on the outlines, just closing those off, which I thought was kind of funny. But when I got it, half the GI was out. That pop bumper didn't work. I mean, these yellow big post rubbers were like rotted. There's a ton wrong with this game, but there's some quality wear right there, some solid patina on this game. But my goal, I got it right before the pandemic hit. I just got lucky with timing, was get it and fix it and get it all working. And luckily that's where we are. The only 2 things that are wrong with it still are, you can see the jackpot up there in the upper right here. Those numbers don't make sense. So something's wrong with the logic, but I have no idea where to even start on that. I was able to fix some of the, getting the pop bumper, some of the other stuff that was wrong. But the logic of that, I don't even know where to go. And then the other thing is this 2 times taxi. That bulb isn't working, so I need to figure that out. It's not the bulb, and I know it's not the plug. We'll figure it out. All right, let's go. Let's go. So multi-ball first. So let's dial in this 25,000. Stop. Good. All right. Solid start. Pro start. And I thought it was about to just drain right then. All right, let's lock this ball. That's not a lock. Let's lock. That's not a lock. I was about to let that bounce over, but okay, here we go. Nope. So I've got that ramp figured out. And I got that. There we go. Let's lock a ball. Nope. We're just playing. We're just gonna spend a good few minutes just right down here, and then maybe we'll find our shot. Just maybe a little more time. Oh, whew, that just crawled up there. All right, so we got Pinbot. Good. We locked our ball. So I think I could get the 25 again, can I? That was a little more than that. Need to give it a little more than that. All right, so nope. Here we go. Okay, let's go. Release the button. There we go. So I need to shoot it back into itself, right? So the goal for the multi-ball, or you said use it to pick off passengers. So, oh, wow. That had some spin. I will say that the game that I played a lot before this, and maybe some of you watched me stream it, was NBA Fast Break. And I had put Titan rubbers on the flippers. These are the original rubbers. Boy, so much more bounce. So grippy, so much bounce. We have one here in Vancouver at the bar called the Bourbon. You have one of these? Yeah, it's a fun game. This is, I think this is a fun game, not only for home play, but to play. I love playing this game with others because I love the ball lock. I love it. There we go. There's Gorby. Hey! Please tell me somebody at home just said hey as well. I just feel like you can't. Every time you collect Gorby, you have to say hey. Here's Maryland. Go for Doc to relight lock. Oh, so yeah, or Maryland. So I see what you mean. So focus on that. Focus on always be working towards multi-ball, which is really crap. TNA is a lot like that. TNA, the more that you're in multi-ball, or the more that you're focused on that, the better you can play. 1, 2, stop. Nah, a little much. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that shot out. Okay, let me get my lock here. I need to get that shot. I realize if I can cradle on the left and find my lock, and if I can get that consistently, man. So there's a few things I need to figure out a consistent plunge. There we go. I need to figure out a consistent lock. And I'd be okay. I'll be happy with that. If we can do those two things. I can keep the balls. I should have moved the cabinet for that one. Alright, so get up passenger to relight lock. So Gorby. High quality play. That's what you guys are here for, right? Bo and Karen's, Carl D'Angelo, just blowing up the game. That's what you want, right? Because if that's the case, it's not what we're doing tonight. No. Okay, here we go. So after this, I have to relight my lock, so I have to collect the passenger. Got it. Try trapping up a multi-ball to pro. Yes. Yep. I should do that. So let's get Gorby here. Okay, so that'll relight my lock. So this is a scary object right there. That's garbage. The arcade is something. Oh, rating. Hello. Thank you for showing up here. We're just discussing my high quality play that I'm going for here. Taxi, you are correct. That is what we're playing tonight. Thank you for dropping in and bringing some people with you. I got a lot to learn on this game. This is the first time that I've streamed this game, so I know Test Bishop here has been very nice and been giving me some pointers. So there's a few things I really need to dial in. One is I need to get my plunge figured out. If I can dial in or kind of figure out where to hit 25,000 consistently, that would be really nice. That'll help me get Pinbot, because that's a tough shot from the left flipper. I just feel like I don't know, that's a rough shot. And then if I can also consistently from the left flipper hit that lock shot, that would be very useful. So those are tonight. Those are the two things I really need to figure out. If I can figure those two things out, getting further in this game would definitely be a lot more achievable. And then the third thing, of course, is once I actually get multi-ball, doing something with it. How many hours on this plan? Played it at a Taxi Diner many years ago. It's this game. So I told you it was a buddy of mine from church. I just started getting into arcades, and then like arcade cabinets, buying those, fixing those up, kind of building my collection there. And then I saw he had this pinball machine, and when I saw Taxi, I had not played it in an arcade or anything like that. So when I saw Taxi at his house, I was like, I don't, in my mind when I was thinking of pinball machines that I had played when I was young in an arcade, of course, like Addams Family stood out. There was all the themed games. So I thought Taxi was just kind of like this random throw-off game. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And I kind of looked it up online, and I was like, wow, it's worth a little bit of money. But I had no idea, compared to other games, what it was worth. And it wasn't until I really started playing it that I was like, this game's pretty great, actually. There's some really good rules. And then once I got more into the pinball hobby and learned the overall love and appreciation for this game, I don't know. My viewpoint of this game has completely changed the more I play it. And absolutely, I mean, when it comes to a System 11, I don't know. I don't know if there's one that I prefer over Taxi, to be honest. But yeah, this isn't my game. I just have it right now to fix up and play. It'll be going back in about 2 weeks. But down the road, if I had a chance to pick one of these up again, I think I would. Really have Taxi. I wish I had room. Yeah, I am not in that spot yet where I'm out of room. But mine just comes down to money. I just sold a game to help fund Turtles, which I am stoked for. All right, let's be smart with this. So let's cradle up. So I need to hit the lock first, which is going to be hard. Let's get a ball over there. Okay, that's good. I'll take having pinball. So Turtles, yeah, I know. So let's lock a ball. Nope. Try and get a ball back over. Wow, did that? Oh, I thought that actually locked. There we go. Let's lock this ball. Nope. Come on, let's be smart with this multi-ball here. Oh, that's when I post pass. That's what I should do. Okay, there's my ball lock. And then this is the drag shot, right? There it is. Ding, 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 ding. I did something. Hey guys, I did something. So is there more than one level to that? Oh, it sounds like it based on that. Oh, and that's over. So at that point, test bishop. What happens then? Ramp out. So just keep. So that's it. Ramps out. So just boom, 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 boom. Just start drilling ramps. What are they? Are they like 100,000 each? Is that what goes on there? Because if so, that's a I would assume pretty solid strategy for like from a tournament standpoint. I mean, is that? I don't know. I'm not a tournament player. I like more accomplishments, like trying to get to wizard modes and whatnot. But from a tournament strategy, is that I mean, I know you want to be in multi-ball because it's safer, but is that what people kind of try to shoot for? I'll take the yep and the yes as that. So that is the answer. Cool. All right, so that's good. So just focus up, slow the game down. All right. Okay. Let's get our 25. Still don't have any idea what that is. So yeah, I mentioned Turtles. I am getting a Turtles. I cannot wait. I feel like it's going to pair really nicely with the TNA that I have. They both have co-op mode. They both TNA, no ramps. You know, speed, good music, good lights. They've got, multiple ramps, multiple shots, but it still has co-op mode. Co-op mode is a big, big hit with my friends and family. So that sold me on TNA. God, I really suck at that plunge. Yes, collecting all passengers is absolutely what's replayable, and I also did not realize, I mean, I haven't played this game in probably a week or two since I finally got everything fixed. I didn't realize that you have a time limit to collect those passengers. So, when you got them all going, it's, yeah, there's some pressure there. Oh, garbage. So, okay, once again, first stream. So what I'm really realizing, so I'm comparing this to NBA Fast Break. NBA Fast Break was the game that I played multiple hours for like 3 weeks in a row. A few different things that I realized right off the bat. One, the rubbers on the flippers. These are actual rubber. Match, yeah, lucky me. I don't have to pay for this one. These are actual rubber and so much grippier. The bounce is totally different. I don't know if I necessarily like it more. I feel like it's more authentic to this older game. I'm a big fan of Titan Rubber. I just like the looks of them, and I'm used to the feel of them. That's what I have on TNA. So I definitely realize, I mean, what I'm used to, the way the ball bounces on these flippers is very different compared to what was going on with NBA Fast Break. I'm also realizing these out lanes are rough. These are... And there's no... it looks like I could close that one more, but I won't. But they are... this rubber is just bouncy. So I need to prepare for that. I need to think ahead on that. I also know if you look at the major shots here, if that ramp, if you don't make it all the way up, good chance it's coming right back down. Gorby, Santa on the kick out, good chance that could come right back down. There's a lot of shots here that I'm realizing that from a flow standpoint, I gotta be on my toes. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to play this game and stream this. So, yeah, I'll be streaming this a few nights this week, a few nights next week, and then unfortunately I have to give it back. But, yeah, thanks everybody who came in. Shaking on the kick out may help. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I just need to prepare. Just be focused on it. When that comes, yeah. All right, let's get this dialed in. Come on. 1, 2, 3. From Santa Claus. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's a tough shot. So raised jackpot here. That is just pop bumper hits, or is that all switch hits, or what? I mean, it's freaking out on me. And then to claim that jackpot, you can't claim that during that time. That's just to build it, correct? So there's that kick out. Let's collect our ball here. Actually, I'm gonna go. That's the top lanes. Yes. So when I complete the top lanes, it starts the raised jackpot. But then raising the actual jackpot, is that all switch hits or is it just pop bumper hits? And I'm assuming it's just raising the jackpot. There we go. So I like that shot. I like the left ramp. I like the left ramp to the lock shot. I normally feel pretty good about that. Also, my slings are fierce. They are. This is a danger zone for sure. All right. A little more. It's like somewhere in between those two right there. All right, here we go. So I'm going to hit the left ramp because here we go, and then let me lock my ball. See, okay. You know, there are moments. Every pinball player has their moments where they actually feel like they're good at this game. And then what you're about to see is a house ball. It's typically how it works, you know? You build your self-confidence, and then it just kicks you right in the nuts. So let's go ahead and experience that all together here. So, 1, 2, 3. Stop. A little too much. A little too much. So raise jackpots right here. Oh, I thought that was about to be that house ball. What am I doing? That's the house ball. That was it right there. For whatever reason, that ball came down and I thought I need to hit pinbot. And then as soon as I realized that, I said, no, I have my multi-ball. I need to get over there. That was just think ahead here. Here we go. All right. It's ball 3, so I'll take it. 300,000 points. Why not? But I just have all the default settings right now, so I don't know if if I should get an extra ball at some point. But let's get over to the right flipper here. By the way, Tess Bishop, I appreciate your encouragement. You've got this. Here we go. So I got pinbot. That's good. Here we go. So here's my multi-ball. I like that. I like that shot. I like that. I know I lost my multi-ball. But the fact that the game is designed in a way that you can hit the left flipper and then with the left flipper ricochet that ball back in, that's a satisfying feeling. I'm not gonna lie. I know I lost my multi-ball and it was already over, but that was cool. Yeah. All right, so my ball's relit. So let's see if I can go ahead and hit lock again. Jeez, that's what I'm talking about. That side-to-side action, like that is a dangerous. Yeah. But hold up the left flipper. So you're saying, as soon, yeah, okay. What do you mean by hold up the left flipper? So I mean, when I started my multi-ball, I hit the left ramp, it came down. So you're suggesting I bounce it over? Or should I go ahead and take that shot, try to get that ricochet shot, and shoot it right back in? You mean roll over. But hold the left roll on the feed. To allow, so after I hit the left ramp, it rolls over to my right flipper? Is that what you're saying? Because if that, I don't know. I was, in my mind, I was like, let me see if I can ricochet that ball back up in there, which I did, but it gave me a bad bounce because that bounce, it drained my ball. No trap up ASAP. Okay, so don't go tricky is what you're saying. don't do the tricky shot. Instead, collect yourself. Yeah, that's you know, but there's no flash to that, right? That's the smart move. That is the smart move. Slow the game down. This game is surprisingly quick, so slow it down. All right, here we go. That's another thing I have not checked. I just moved this game. I have not checked my angle. I should probably do that later tonight. Check the angle. Check my just everything about this game. But we're just diving in. That's all right. All right, let's go. 20, 25. Stop. Nope. Okay, another thing you're not seeing is the lock on this door has never worked. So every time I've kind of shook the game a little bit, 3 times now, the coin door is swung open and just hit me right in the, hit me right where I don't want to be hit. So it looked awesome. I know, it did. That little clip, I mean, feel free to, if somebody wants to clip it, go for it. I will say, I don't know if anybody was watching, I was streaming NBA Fast Break the other day, and I was in a multi-ball, and all I had to hit was the tee shot, which is a right extreme shot. And I actually had a ball come down, bounce off one flipper, and I hit that ball with the other ball, and it ricocheted into my shot. It's a highlight on the channel. So maybe that's my thing. Yep, right in the nethers. Yep. Try a matchbook to shim the door. Yeah, I mean, the reality is the lock itself, the thing that goes on the back of the lock that actually holds it in, that's what's not there. I just need to put one on. It's a really silly thing, but I was in repair mode, not play mode. So now that's I've learned my lesson there. Okay, so ball is locked. That's too much for 25. I'll take the 100 or 75. Okay, so collect the ball here. Let's get it caught on a flipper. I will tell you one thing. Another area of my game. There's a lot that I need to work on, but the drop catch. I'm better at stopping the ball. I don't know if the terminology for that. Just boom, just catching the ball. The concept of a drop catch where it's about to hit the up flipper and you drop your flipper and it stops, like, because if you do a drop catch, you immediately have to act. A live catch, yes. So I'm better at live catching, but a drop catch, like, the idea that you don't, the deal that, like right now, like I can stop, but if you go to drop catch a ball, you have to do something with that ball immediately. And so I just always go for live catching, but I know drop catching is a valuable tool, and I just don't know yet. That's not gonna make it. I don't know yet when to use it. Okay, so okay, all right, okay. Hold up the flipper. Okay, all right. So now I got to get one of these balls over here. So this is where you can go high and then do a post pass. Okay, this is going to bring it down to my left flipper, so let's... Nope. Yeah, and track. That is fun. That is a good combo. Separation, yes. Okay, so now you're saying just let's hit some ramps here. Okay, let me catch a ball here, so let's go... Nope. The music's changed. Alright, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Oh, yep. Nope. Catch the ball. Let's hit a ramp, please, before I lose a ball. That would be great. I want to set you wrong. I appreciate it. Thank you. There we go. There's a ramp. Save that ball. Oh, I only have Santa to go. Hello. Something's happening. Forget Rams passengers. Okay, so let's go for Santa right here. We can get him. There we go. Nope. Go for Santa. Yep. Or the rubbers between Santa, right? Like that's really what I should be hitting. Jeez. Okay, come on. You know, I'm creeping up there. And perfect. All right. Come on, get a ball. There we go. Okay. No, I don't want both of you. Hey, I'll take that though. All right. So now Gorby. Hello. And Gorby, right? Is this does time out though? Yes. Come on. So I timed out. Yeah, I timed out Maryland. Okay, that Gorby shot, you gotta hit that. You gotta be on it. Okay, there we go. So, Gorby, come on, from the left flipper. That would be great. Boom, baby! Boom, 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 boom. God. Did you ever doubt it? Did you ever wonder if I would hit? Yeah, I did, actually. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I like that. I like that. So, 5 passengers, and then okay, that's fine. 5 passengers, and then it times out. Like, you only have, whatever, 5 seconds to do that. Bishop, these are also wraparound to Santa from the left flipper, like shooting for Gorby. Nice. Thank you. What do you mean, a wraparound? There's also a wraparound to Santa from the left flipper? No, you can't. Like, if I shoot the Gorby shot and it comes and wraps around, it won't give me credit for Santa. Santa has to be shot straight on, right? Am I wrong there? Not sure. I'm pretty sure you have to, because there's a diverter. So I don't know, actually. I've never thought to go Gorby to try to hit Santa. 3 million, right? Like that. So that, because that was all the. Is that the jackpot? So I'm building the jackpot, and the jackpot is claiming the passengers. Is that correct? I know you can cheat Gorby by shooting Santa, but not sure if reversed is true. Maybe it's because I'm just more comfortable hitting Gorby, but I've never tried that. Okay, so I'm only on ball 2. This is good. So do the rules change at all? Like, do I now have to hit the shots twice or something, or is it just go again? If it doesn't fall on Gorby, shooting Santa will collect Gorby. But Gorby and Santa are the same saucer. So it's just which direction you come from, right? Like, Gorby, there's a gate. Is that an actual switch? I think it's a switch to detect that it hits Gorby. And then there's a diverter here that'll stop the ball from actually going into the saucer. It's a switch, yeah, by Gorby. So when it detects Gorby, does it open that diverter? I'm assuming it hits that, opens the diverter, and then allows it to drop in. It's probably something like that. Well, for the 12 of you that are following, if you want to see high quality, skilled pinball playing, you just saw it. So you can go home, you can go to bed. I don't think it's going to happen again tonight. But if you're here just for the conversation or to watch me talk to a little camera, thank you. Thank you for being here. If you're following, thank you for the follows. This is just another pinball stream. I'm getting into this. I'm loving it. I'm streaming Taxi for the next 2 weeks, and then it's gone, and then I'll be streaming TNA and Turtles for quite a while. I do have a podcast, just another pinball podcast that's on the Pinball Network. So if you're looking for something to listen to, feel free to do that. And then I also, believe it or not, have merchandise. I do graphic design. Graphic design is my undergrad. And Silver Ball Swag is actually really cool. It's a really cool website, and they just have a really good deal for anybody that's doing Twitch or podcasts or anything like that. That basically you supply them with the design, and they put it up, and they take very little of the profit. So I just looked at that as, why not? Let me throw up some design on there, and I tried to get creative with it. All my shirts are customizable. So you see my logo, Just Another Pinball. Well, this is Just Another Pinball Stream. The Just Another Pinball Podcast logo is the same thing. It just says podcast. So my shirts are actually the logo, Just Another Pinball, but then you can make the word whatever you want. So if you want it to be Just Another Pinball Stream, if you want it to be Just Another Pinball Podcast, go for it. But if you want it to be just another pinball addict, if you want it to be just another pinball father, just another pinball player, just another pinball collector, you can have it say whatever you want, which is really cool. And then I'm also working with them and doing some other designs that are just pinball related stuff. So Silver Ball Swag, the goal there is just to continue to fund the hobby, continue to fund streaming or whatnot. But yeah, that's my little spiel. So you can cheat it. All right. Raise jackpot lasts for 10 seconds. All switches raise it by 200. Okay, so it's not just the pop bumpers. It's any switch. But the reality is there's no orbit. There's no spinner or anything. So if you really are focused on switches, you really just want to keep it back up there in the pops, right? Now we get 2 jacks. Yeah, let's do it again. Let's go again. Let's all right, so second ball. Okay, when you collect or spot a passenger, does it only spot the passenger that's lit, or will it spot any, like if I get it right now, will it spot Santa because Santa's the one flashing, or is there a chance it would spot something else? Do you know? I don't know, but I'm gonna go. Let's go. We're going points here, so let's go for that 100K. 100K. That's too much. Way too much. We're about to get 1,000. Yep. 10,000 points. Okay, my lock is lit, so let's catch that ball. Let's catch the ball and focus on... I rarely go. It's really? So you're all just points. You're not trying to focus on collecting the passengers at all. Okay. There we go. Let's go lock. Nope. I would love to lock a ball. Nope. Off the skill. So, okay. That's fine. I think it would be easier to get used to the 100,000 shot than it is the 25. Dang! Slingshot straight out. Boom! Alright. So ball 3. The high score is the default one. 4.5 million. So let's get some... Okay, well, we can get 4 million right here if I actually plunge well. Keep going, keep going. Hey, stop! 300,000. So if I can lock a ball here... Okay. That was nice. Pop into the Santa. So let's... Don't screw me here. Okay. Let's go. Let's lock... See, so grippy. So grippy. That ball just dies. Nope, that's not going to make it. You really have got to hit that clean. Those ramp shots, if they're not clean... No! Oh, I thought that was it. I thought that was it. Okay, let's get this lock shot so I can get some easy points. I post transfer. There it is. Okay, so right here, I could get my high score. Let's plunge well. Don't give me 1,000. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I'll take it, I'll take it. Let's get in a multi-ball here. Woo, 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 woo. Woo. All right, so this is nice. I can post transfer, or I can hit the ramp. Let's try the post transfer. Let's try it one more time. There we go. All right, let's get this ramp. Let's... No. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. Ah, yeah. Bounce. Oh, boy, that's quick. That is quick. Don't screw me. Don't screw me. Bounce over. Hit the ramp. Yes! There we go. Nope. Catch up. Catch up. Yep. Here we go. All right. All right, let's do this. Where are we at? Let's go for our lock. Nope. Yes, let's go for the lock. No, 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 no. No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. Stay out of there. Where am I at? I got it. 100. Let's get Joyride. What is Joyride? Joyride gives me something up top, right? Those are the lights. Oh, Joyride was lit, so Joyride's timed. What starts the Joyride timer? Do you know? Because Joyride was yelling at me, Yeah, it'll give me one of the things back there. But what do you know what started the Joyride? So I need Pinbot. And Pinbot's my only option. So the only way to light lock again is I have to get Pinbot. Nope, that's it. Inlanes? No, the inlanes are advanced meter bonus, advanced 5K bonus. That's it. I'll take that though. Great score. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Enter initials, gladly. Man, the back box is going nuts right now. I do J-Bo for Joel Bob. My middle name is Robert. There we go. Hey, I got a credit. Hey, that's another game I don't have to pay for. Sweet. All right, this is exciting. This is fun. Okay, so this is there's definitely some shots that I need to figure out. Like I need to figure out the plunge. The plunge is clutch for sure. Especially if I can lock a ball, consistently lock a ball every ball. That means I should plunge twice. So 6 plunges. So realistically, that would be, if I'm perfect, it would be 100,000, then 100,000. Then second ball would be 100 and 100, but that's 200, so it'd be another 4. So I'm at 600,000 right there. And then ball 3, that's another 600,000. So you could get 1.2 million just from plunging well. And that's if you do one per, yeah, okay. Not only option, Joyride can spot you a pass. I see that. I'm just curious. I just don't know what lights or what starts Joyride. Like, what do I hit? Is it like 2 ramps or something? I don't know. I have to look at that. Inlanes, not only option, true. Okay, so I need to get my plunge figured out. If I can dial that in, that would be really good. Control. Thank you, Test. I mean, Test, you've been just absolutely the smart way, and I think it showed. The way to play this multi-ball is to grab it and hold up. Offhand, can't say. There's a Papa YouTube tutorial. I love watching him. I love watching the Papa videos. Bowen is an incredible player, and I love his comedy. I love the way that he explains the games and throws little jokes in there as well. But he almost makes the games just look too easy. I mean, it's just like, oh, you have to hit this shot, boom, and then you have to hit that shot, boom. You know, it's like, oh, I missed one time, boom, let me live catch it and do it again. It's just like, it's such precision that, to be honest, like, I'd love to sit down and chat it up with Bowen, but I just, like, does his adrenaline ever go up when he plays pinball? It's just, he hits every shot. Does he ever get nervous? I don't know. He's pretty precise, yeah. This is a basic but fun shooter. I agree. So that's what I'm excited about. I know my plan is to stream this for, like I said, roughly 2 weeks. But I'm seeing here if you can find these shots, there's some depth here. And surprisingly good, like, light show and everything. You know, when you complete what you need to complete for multi-ball, where you lock it and hit the drag shot. I mean, that's pretty sick. So I do see. I don't know. Okay, so ramps. If you just boom, 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 ref, boom, 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 back and forth. So it's 20, then 40, then 60, then 80, then 100, and then you could just keep hitting hundreds, right? Yeah. So your drop catches are mainly for speeding up shots. What do you mean? So that ball's coming down at me. I have my flipper up. If I time it right, and I drop my flipper right when that... So, okay, the one time that I actually do a drop catch is on TNA. I keep pointing to TNA because it's right behind the computer. When that ball's when it's in the scoop and it shoots out, it shoots right at my right flipper. So I usually keep my right flipper up and then catch that ball, and it just stops it, because I know if I keep it up or try to catch it, it's going to be wild. So it does stop it. The problem is I don't have no control at that point. All I did was stop the ball, and then I have to go again. Versus dead bounce or live catch. Yeah, because if I try to dead bounce in TNA, but I don't know, I just don't ever think, like, when that ball's coming down towards my flipper, in my head, I'm always thinking, which do I want it on the other flipper? Because if I do, I'm looking at the angle, is that ball going to bounce over? And I think I dead bounce a lot. I know when I play with friends and family, they don't ever do that. And I know I do that a lot. But I also think if I want it on the right flipper, I'm trying to time it right to try to the dead bounce or whatever. Not dead bounce, the live catch. Doom, just stop that ball. But the drop catch, I don't know it yet. First dead bounce. I don't know. I feel like that's a skill that I see people use, like good players, and I don't have it. It's a fast move for quick shots during multi-ball, mainly for me. Yeah. And I also know, I mean, this is a 2-ball multi-ball, so this looks like it'll be a fun game to get used to cradle separating the ball. And what it does look like is there was a few times that I was pretty close to backhanding. So if there were 2 balls on a flipper, backhanding either the lock or the drag shot. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. All right, well, it is 12:45. I'm here in Indiana. I'm going to go ahead and I'll play one more here. I know a guy that did it almost every shot years ago, where he just drop catch it all the time. I mean, if you get used to it, if that's how you can control it, then go for it. Yeah, I just know it's very clearly it's a skill that I have not perfected yet. But all right, I'm gonna play one more here. For the 9 of you that have been watching, I really appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following if you're following. Yeah, just overall, I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Let's do it. Let's do one more game. Let's see if I've learned anything. Let's see if we can collect all 5 people again. What if this is just the dumbest idea that just popped in my head, but what if they recreated this? Like, what if I was Uber? If I owned Uber, why would I not pay some like pinball company to remake this game, but instead of it being Taxi, be Uber? Is that a dumb idea, or is that actually brilliant? Because just to improve the light show, the sound, but keep the layout. I mean, it's a perfect theme. Just, I mean, I don't think you want Gorby on Gorbachev on the game. Maybe switch that out with somebody else. But 100-game Stern contract. Pick up Kanye. Exactly. Yeah. Like instead of Marilyn Monroe, I don't know. Put whoever you want, whatever female actress you want. I mean, you could have a lot of fun with that game. I just think that's a good idea. I see 9 people are following. I don't think one of you is the owner of Uber. But if you are, there's your awesome idea. If you're not and you know the owner of Uber, go ahead and let them know. I just think it's a good idea. Yeah. 50K. The reality is, I mean, there's love for Taxi. So if there was a newer version of this, I don't know, or Lyft, yeah, let them fight over it. Let them see who wants it more. But I mean, there's 5 passengers and 1 taxi. This is Uber XL if I ever heard of one. I mean, come on. But all right, let's do it. Let's go. Okay. So I'm not going for the 25. Let's go for the 100 every single time. Let's go for that. Stop. You know, you go for 100, you get 1. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's show some control here. Show like we know what we're doing. Okay, let's figure that shot out. Let's catch this ball. Let's catch this ball. So 2 things there. Ball's draining, coin door, swinging open, going for the nether region. That's a 1-2 punch right there. 1-2 punch. You're losing a ball. You maybe lose 2 balls. You know, I don't know. Here we go. Come on, pull the plunger more than that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna hit the ramp just because I like that, and then wow, okay, that went faster than I thought. Yellow card, yeah, low blow, yeah, exactly, yeah. Okay, let's figure this. Let's figure out post passing. There we go. That's nice. That's real nice. Let's figure out the lock. Okay. All right. Pinball's fun when you actually hit the shots you want to hit. It's a lot more fun than when you're missing the shots you want to hit. Let's go. 100,000. Keep going. I'll take it. 75. Okay. Oh, man. I gotta... Here we go. No, okay. There we go. All right, let's go. Let's get our multi-ball. Oh, it's fine. Nope. We'll get there. Just being patient, right? Okay, a little more. That was risky. Okay, here we go. Bounce over to the right. Hit my... There we go. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Nope. Bounce over. Can I get my multi-ball, please? You would think hitting a ramp shot would be an easy way to start a multi-ball. Slow that post transfer down. Just like that. Let's do that. Okay. Perfect. That was exactly... I just need to slow it down, give it a little nudge, bounce it off that and that. I know that's what you were trying to type out. You just hadn't gotten there yet. I know that's what it was. I know that was what you were going for. But that's fine. Here we go. Release. Boom. Let's go. Catch the ball. Catch one of these balls. Catch one. Let's get it. Let's get it. No. Okay. Let's a little bit of control. Okay, that's fine. Just, you know. Oh boy. Just falling apart. You know? You get excited. You think it's happening. It's alright. It's okay. It's alright. Let's go. 3,000, 300,000. I'll take it. Okay. So raise jackpot. So every switch hit is raising it 200. Okay, yeah, but I don't. There's Gorby. I don't think you'd purposely try to just keep the ball back there, would you, though? Let's go drag. Oh, I can lock a ball now. Trust your catch, yeah. There we go. Okay, lock my ball. So here, let's get another 300. So Bishop, do you prefer Bishop or Test? I don't know what other people, because you know, clearly saying both words is way too much. But are you a tournament player? Do you consider that, or you're just good at pinball? Hi Joel. Hello. It's Alex. Okay, so Test Bishop, go by Alex. Got it. Raffle Noobs. Thanks for dropping in. Let's go release here. There we go. All right, let's catch this. Let's slow this down. Let me get one of these. Nope. Oh man. Neither of those multi-balls went at all like I wanted it to. Here we go. I'll take Drax. I know Maryland is brutal. But I can lock a ball. Let's do that. Oh, I looked at the chat. My bad. I'm a local tournament player only. Do you own any machines? Do you have any at your house? I mean, do you have any that you work on? Raffle Noobs. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for saying hello. We're going to do better than that. We're going to play one more. I'll go. GG. No. No, that was not a GG. I mean, well, okay. I ended up over a million. It's not terrible, but... Alright, let's go. Let's get one more in before 1 a.m. Then I gotta sneak up. Always wanted a pin. I mean, you're a knowledgeable player. You just don't have one at your house. I mean, I'd suggest try to get a junker. Just get one that's dead and start tinkering with it. I mean, you know the hobby, but once you learn the mechanical side or the way to fix things, you can really dive in. Okay, so Test Bishop is Alex. Got it. All right, here we go. 100,000. Too much. Stop. Thank you. 100,000. Let's go. All right, let's catch this ball. Nope. Bounce over. Here we go. Worried about it getting old for you? You mean like a pin getting old for you? Because that's what's great is you just sell it. Just grab one, fix it up. If you play the heck out of it and you get bored, sell it. There's plenty of people that'll want it. I have owned... I mean, I've been in this hobby roughly... Oh, that almost had it. Almost 3 years, I think. And think I've had in my basement now 10 games. No, that's garbage. Hits this flipper, rolls up and down. And yeah, I mean, I've had some games that I absolutely loved, and if I could absolutely afford keeping them, I would have loved to have kept them. But I just realized, you know, you can reinvest that money, and yeah, enjoy a game for a while, play the heck out of it, get your opinion of it, and sell it. As long as you don't live out in the middle of nowhere, there's a real good chance there's somebody else, local collector or something, that will happily buy a game from you. It's awesome to own games. Yeah, I look at this hobby as it's like, what is it? It's like, it can be a large initial investment, but most money that you put into pinball, you could always pull it back out if you needed to. So I'm realizing with this camera, I'm like eating this taxi. I think I gotta move that back just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, ball 2, 200,000 right here on the plunge. Okay, I'll take it. 200,000. Okay. Oh, I wanted that. One of these early. It's any switch hit. Yeah. So, Alex, so it says Bishop. Let's say you had a chance. You had a chance to buy, let's say, a Stern Pro. Which one would you? Ah, that is rough. Which one would you grab for your house? There it is. Nice. I'm liking it, TMNT. I am too. I'm looking forward to it. That's good. I will absolutely be streaming the heck out of that. Oh man, I was watching the ball on the right, and I did not watch that ball in the left lane at all. It's going for Corby there. Hola, I'm from Argentina, and you? I'm in Indiana, Indianapolis, Indiana. Hola, ¿cómo estás? There's some broken, subscribed. Wow, thank you. I really appreciate that. Believe it or not, you are officially my first subscriber. Yeah, you are it. Number 1, numero uno. The first and only subscriber. So, you know, I could just do a subscriber-only chat. We could just have a one-on-one. But thank you absolutely for the subscription. I can promise you that the level of entertainment will be exactly what you see. No more, no less. And if that's good enough for you, I appreciate that. So thank you so much. Okay, so I need to hit Gorby here. Let's hit Gorby. Good, because I'm your bestie from Oh, Raffle Newt. No, is that Evan Austin? Is that who that is? Is that who that is? Raffle Copter? Raffle Noobs? That's gotta be Evan. It's gotta be Evan. This guy, if it is, let's see if he owns up to it. Let's see. Hey, you gotta tell me if I'm right or not. This Joel, yeah, it is. It's gotta be. That's Evan. Austin, it's so good. So the guy's name's Evan Austin. As you can tell, he was roommates with Evan Herndon, so was the Evans. So they were, rarely did we refer to them as Evan. It was just Austin or Herndon. And Evan Austin. That was his voicemail on his phone. Evan Austin. And yeah. Good times in college. Yeah, that's great. I will say Evan was quite the gamer at Purdue. He spent a good amount of time. We would walk into his room, and he would have his his book open, and he'd be playing CS:GO, and he'd just be like leaning on his book while he played. He always said he was learning it through osmosis, just somehow absorbing the information in his forearms. But that's awesome. Well, Evan, thanks for showing up, and thanks for the subscription. I appreciate the support. There we go. Lock that ball. True statement. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Hey. Oh, man. Evan, you don't stream, do you? If you stream, I'd be happy to watch you every once in a while. If you didn't notice, this is pinball. It's a great hobby. There's a lot of good people in it. You can see even people from Argentina apparently are watching. But yeah, it's just a good time. It's a fun time to stream. It's a fun time to hang out. All right, ball 2. So on this plunge here, let's see if I can get another 200,000. No. All right, so I need Maryland. Maryland's open, which is the drops down the middle. Oh, I almost lost it here. Maryland, which is dangerous. I don't think I want. Oh, that's even more dangerous though. Oh, I have a ball locked. I should have used my multi-ball. Okay. All right. So ball 3. Did I have carry pad? No, I'm starting over. That was just bad play. That was just very bad play. All right. Well, Evan, I feel like I could just sit here and tell stories about Purdue over and over again. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. Joel just blew it up with this fight. Yeah, I did. I had a good game. Feel free to rewind, and that is how you lose a ball. I did have a good game. This is the first night I'm streaming this particular game, but I'm looking forward to streaming it a lot more. And yeah, we're gonna learn this game together. This is a lot of fun. But yeah, it's 1 a.m. I'm in Indiana. I see somebody from Argentina jumped in. That's awesome. I appreciate that, but I should probably wind her down. I've got 2 little ones upstairs, and one of them will probably wake up in about 2-3 hours because he'll want to eat in the middle of the night. So I have to creep up and get into bed. But yes, thank you for everybody that was watching. Any feedback at all on the stream, I'd love it. I've only been doing this a few weeks. I think the setup's pretty good. I'll watch the video later, but I may adjust the cameras the next time I stream. Awesome. That sale went well. Thanks for showing up. Just Another Pinball Stream. I have a podcast, Just Another Pinball Podcast. It's on the Pinball Network. Feel free to give that a listen to if you want to hear me ramble about pinball. And thanks for following. Thanks for my subscriber, Evan. I really appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing. And this was fun. This was a good night. Thank you, Alex. Thanks a bunch for the encouragement. It was also some of the helps with the rules here. So I hope to see you in chat again real soon. Help me out with this. But I think that'll be it for me for the night. And hopefully I'll be playing again real soon. Let's see if there's anybody worth. Let's see if we can throw your great watch. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Alex. I appreciate the kind words a lot. Let's see if we can raid or help somebody out here. Is there anybody worth? Is there anybody? I don't see the control for that. All right. Looks like I can't raid you yet. Stay safe, bro. I appreciate that. All right. Well, I'll see you guys all later. Have a good night, and I'll see you again soon. All right.